Welcome to England. A land where undulating emerald hills meet striking shorelines, and age-old woodlands whisper tales of yore. From the soaring bluffs of the Jurassic coast to the serene waters of the Lake District, England's scenery offers a peaceful retreat into nature's embrace. This voyage will guide you through 13 of England's most stunning locales, where every turn invites you to pause, inhale deeply, and absorb the splendor around you. Whether you're strolling through blossoming meadows, perched on craggy cliffs, or meandering through fog-kissed valleys, England's natural marvels will leave you feeling serene and uplifted. Let's embark on our tranquil exploration. The Cotswolds are a vision of gentle slopes, honey-hued hamlets, and fields awash with wild blooms. This is England at its most tranquil, where time appears to stand still. Begin in Bibury, often hailed as England's most picturesque village. The time-worn stone cottages and placid stream evoke the charm of a storybook. Next, wander the rolling hills of Broadway. The velvety grass underfoot and the fragrance of blossoms craft a soothing experience. Conclude your day in Bourton-on-the-Water, where petite bridges span a shallow brook. The murmur of flowing water and the sight of ducks gliding by enhance the tranquility. The Peak District is a realm of expansive heaths, shadowy caverns, and concealed cascades. It's a place where you can roam for miles and feel utterly at ease. Start at Mam Tor, dubbed the Shivering Mountain for its shifting stones. The vistas from the summit extend for leagues, and the breeze carries the aroma of heather. Next, uncover Padley Gorge, a moss-draped ravine with a murmuring brook. Sunlight filtering through the trees casts an enchanting glow. And at Stonehenge, a striking escarpment favored by trekkers and climbers. The hush here is broken only by the cry of birds overhead. The Lake District is England's grandest national park, a haven of calm waters, lofty fells, and boundless, verdant dales. This is where bards like Wordsworth discovered inspiration, and where you'll uncover solace in nature's hushed beauty. Begin your adventure at Lake Windermere, England's grandest natural lake. The mirror-like surface reflects the encircling hills, and leisurely boat rides offer a soothing way to admire the vistas. Next, trek up Helvellyn, among England's most renowned summits. The path winds through glacial vales and glistening tarns, and from the peak, you'll behold miles of unspoiled wilderness. Conclude your day in Buttermere, a smaller lake framed by rocky inclines and silent woodlands. The trail here is level and soothing, ideal for a gentle amble as dust settles over the water. The Scilly Isles are a cluster of tiny isles off Cornwall's coast, where pristine sands and translucent waters evoke the tropics more than England. Start on Tresco, where the Abbey Garden nurtures exotic flora thanks to the warm Gulf Stream. The palm trees and vibrant blossoms are a delightful surprise in England. Next, visit St. Martin's, home to some of the clearest waters in the land. The secluded inlets here are perfect for swimming or simply basking in the sun. Conclude on Briar, the wildest of the Isles. The western shore faces the open Atlantic, where waves crash against rocks, while the eastern side is calm and sheltered. The Northumberland coast is a remote and windswept gem, where deserted beaches and ancient fortresses stand sentinel against the sea. This is a place for solitude and expansive skies. Begin at Bamburgh Beach, with its broad sands and vistas of Bamburgh Castle. The sound of surf and calls of seabirds fill the air. Next, visit the Farne Islands, sanctuary to puffins, seals, and historic beacons. Boat excursions here bring you near wildlife in their natural abode. End at Dunstanburgh Castle, a crumbling ruin on a cliff's edge. The Seven Sisters are a chain of chalk cliffs that undulate along the Sussex coast. Their luminous white faces shine against the blue sea. Hike the South Downs Way, where the trail traces the cliff's edge. The brisk wind and sweeping panoramas make it an invigorating trek. Pause at Cuckmere Haven, where the river greets the sea in a graceful arc. The pebbled beach and placid waters are ideal for a peaceful respite. The White Cliffs of Dover are an emblem of England, standing proud against the azure sea. Their radiant chalk faces gleam in the sunlight, forming a striking contrast with the waters below. Stroll the clifftop trail, where the crisp sea air carries the scent of salt and blooms. Beneath the cliffs, the pebbled shore is a quiet spot to sit and watch the tides. The sound of the surf is calming, and the views are boundless. The New Forest is a place where centuries-old trees, open heaths, and untamed ponies conjure a scene of quiet enchantment. This national park is one of England's most serene retreats. Start in Lyndhurst, the forest's core. The oak and beech trees here form a verdant canopy, and the air is rich with the scent of earth and foliage. Next, amble through boulder wood, where wild deer graze in the dawn mist. The paths are soft underfoot, and the only sounds are bird song and rustling leaves. End your day at Leppey Beach, where the forest meets the ocean. The pebbled shore and gentle breakers make it a perfect place for quiet contemplation. The Norfolk Broads are a labyrinth of rivers, lakes, and wetlands, where the heavens seem infinite and the waters move languidly. This is a place for unhurried cruises and birdwatching. Start in Wroxham, the gateway to the Broads. Charter a small vessel and glide past reed beds and willows. Next, explore Hickling Broad, the grandest of the lakes. The golden reeds shimmer in the sunlight, and swallows flit over the water. Conclude your day at Horsey Wind Pump, a historic mill overlooking the marshes. In winter, you might glimpse seals basking on the sandbanks. Dartmoor is a land of wild ponies, granite tors, and prehistoric stone rings. The vast open spaces here feel eternal and unbound. Start at Hayter, among Dartmoor's most iconic rock formations. Scale the top for views that reach the sea on clear days. Next, uncover Grimspound, a Bronze Age settlement nestled in the hills. The stone remnants and silent moorland transport you to centuries past. End at Wistman's Wood, a gnarled, moss-clad oak grove that feels plucked from a fable. The dappled light and spongy ground weave a dreamlike ambiance. The Jurassic Coast spans 95 miles along England's southern edge, where golden bluffs unveil 185 million years of Earth's saga. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a realm of striking beauty and quiet awe. Start at Dirtle Door, a natural limestone arch rising from the waves. The azure waters below are perfect for a revitalizing dip, and the panoramas from the cliffside trail are unforgettable. Next, discover Lulworth Cove, a crescent-shaped bay with translucent waters and polished stones. The rhythmic waves make it a serene spot to linger and listen to the ocean. And at Old Harry Rocks, where chalk cliffs stand resolute against the sea. The walking route here offers sweeping coastal views, especially at sunset when the rocks bask in golden hues. The Lizard Peninsula in Cornwall is a place of untamed beauty and quiet wonder. As Britain's southernmost tip, it feels like the world's edge, where azure waters, rare blooms, and rugged cliffs craft a landscape like no other. Begin your journey at Kynan's Cove, among England's most stunning beaches. At low tide, hidden grottos and towering sea stacks emerge, ringed by waters so clear they sparkle like crystal. The powdery sand and gentle swells make it ideal for a refreshing swim or a quiet moment by the shore. Next, traverse the coastal path to Lizard Point. Here, the Atlantic Ocean converges with the English Channel, and the views stretch endlessly over the waves. The Lizard Lighthouse stands tall, its white facade brilliant against the blue sky. With luck, you might spy dolphins or seals frolicking in the surf below. End your day in Cadgwith, a quaint fishing village where colorful vessels rest on the shore. The briny aroma of fresh fish fills the air, and the sound of waves lapping against the harbor walls is serene. The Yorkshire Dales are a land of tumbling waterfalls, deep glens, and quaint stone villages. The placid countryside here feels untouched by modernity. Begin at Aysgarth Falls, where the River Ure tumbles over limestone tiers. The sound of the current is soothing, and the encircling woods are alive with birdsong. Next, explore Malham Cove, a vast curved cliff with a cascade that emerges after rain. The ascent to the top leads to a broad limestone plateau with breathtaking vistas. Conclude in Hawes, a petite town famed for its cheese-making heritage. The rolling hills surrounding it are ideal for leisurely, mindful walks.